Hi everyone, Donovan here. Wanted to take a few minutes to give you guys a little behind the scenes on the recording of the With It or In It audiobook. One of the things that I'm hoping to be able to do with this is to kind of uncover some stumbling blocks for other authors who are hoping to are hoping to narrate their own audiobooks, particularly ones that they're going to try to put on Audible. There is a self-publishing arm of Audible similar to KDP for Amazon. If you're not familiar with that, KDP is the Kindle Direct Publishing. The Kindle Direct Publishing is a way for independent and small batch or artists, what Guy Kawasaki calls artisanal publishers. It allows them an opportunity to publish ebooks through Amazon, through their Kindle store, without any cost. It's no cost to the publisher. I have 2 books that are up on there right now, and it doesn't cost a dime to put them on the store. Marketing them is another story. Successful marketing campaigns can be had for free or near free. It's possible to do that, but at any rate, ACX, which is the Audible sort of counterpart to KDP for Amazon, is a way for an author or a publisher to produce and upload the audiobook files for books that they own that are available on Amazon. Since Audible is an Amazon company and they're very tightly sort of integrated in that way, it's possible for you, if you are a self-published author or if you're a publisher of an artisanal publishing company, you might be able to claim those books on Audible through this process and upload your own audiobooks. So with that in mind, I wanted to kind of give a little background to sort of document how I'm doing my uploads, at least how I'm doing the audio file creation. There are going to be a lot of ways that this can be done. It's possible, for example, to use free software across the board. You can use one of the pieces of software that I have installed. I don't use much because I'm not as familiar with it. Is Audacity is what it's called, and it's free for as far as I know. You can run it on Mac OS, you can run it on Windows, you can run it on Linux. It's free to download. If I remember correctly, it's not only free to download, it's open source. I believe it's hosted on SourceForge, and in that way is something you can, if you have the technical capacity, you could download the source code for it and make changes yourself. Of course, you'd have to be aware of the open source licensing and all that sort of thing. But in any event, Audacity is one of the software programs that's available for free. I have a piece of software called Sound Studio that I had purchased. If you read my blog, you'll know that I had put this bought through the Mac App Store many years ago, just on a kind of a whim. This is the story of how I'm kind of going about doing my version of With It or In It. I've already done some recording for Hooray for Pain, which is my small book, my chapbook of poetry and prose, and it's all done. Still waiting for feedback from the ACX sound guys to tell me whether or not it is technically, whether it meets their technical standards. I think it does. I don't know for sure. That's why they have the QA process, so I'm waiting for their feedback. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of step you guys through how I do my system, how I do my setup, and how I actually record, and then how I later edit the sound files that are produced. Stick around for a little while. This is going to be a little bit of a documentation feature. I may split this up. Hopefully you'll stick around for the whole thing. It'll be a few videos that I do kind of in succession, so that you can see each piece as I go along, and you can watch each one sort of individually. That way they also don't get to be too terribly long. In any event, I hope you enjoy what's going on. I hope I can teach somebody something about how this process works, or at least how I do it. And then people, of course, can see what I do and the mistakes that I make, learn from them without having to make them themselves, and then can do their own submissions through ACX later on whenever they're ready to do so. So come along with me for the ride, and we'll have some fun. Thank you.